Hello and welcome back to Premier League Predictions, the show which pretty much does what it says on the tin. We're here to predict the Premier League action. We've got some decent games this weekend. We've got some crackers. In fact, we're covering two of them live on here, so join us for them. There's also some stinky games and there always is going to be. Shall we get started then? We'll start Saturday, 12:30 kickoff. Leicester Man City. We're not going to give our prediction yet because we will be live for it.
It's definitely going to be a cracking game to watch. I can't think who's going to win this one.
Hopefully we have a good stream anyway. But yeah, Manchester City should be fairly comfortable there.
We'll see.
Well, we will see indeed. The first game we're going to predict is Bournemouth versus Tottenham. This one should be a foregone conclusion, but what are you thinking? To be fair,
4-0
Bournemouth have done well. 4-0 Bournemouth, right?
No, I'm joking. Obviously.
Yeah. Great.
Tottenham should win this very, very comfortably. They need to get back on track after losses to Newcastle and Manchester United. And I think they'll do exactly that with a 3-0 win at the Cherry Tree, the Vitality Stadium, health and life insurance. It'll be a Harry Kane double and a Bentancur goal.
What a random goal scorer. Yeah, I think Tottenham will win as well. It's unfortunate, but they are better than Bournemouth. It's going to be 4-1 though. Bournemouth will get a goal. It's going to be through the injured Dom Solanke.
Right.
He's going to score despite his injury. And as for Tottenham, the 4 goals will come from 2 from Kane, 2 from Son. They'll set up each other, and that little stat will go a little bit higher.
I would take that
for the amount of double things they've done. Combinations. That's it. That's the word. But yes, next up, Brentford versus Wolves. This could be a game between who is less shit. Brentford at the moment
look good. So
do they?
They're so up and down.
Neither of these two look good.
One game Brentford looked class. The next game they look complete rubbish.
Both of these lost 4-0 to Leicester and Villa at the weekend. Both of these teams are going to lose to each other. It's impossible.
Wolves don't have a manager.
Yeah, exactly.
They look like they can't be bothered to hire a manager, and all they've got is Diego Costa and Max Kilman.
I don't have a clue who's going to win this game. What are you thinking?
I think it's going to be 1-0. It's going to be an Ivan Toney penalty.
All right, fair enough.
Sounds
that
right.
is right. It does sound like
I don't know. Max Kilman's going to absolutely clatter someone. Like Brian Mbeumo's going to be like on the edge of the area. He's going to make a darting run inside, and Kilman's just going to absolutely clatter him.
I think this game's got 1-1 written all over it.
Yeah, it does.
I think this could be 0-0 for so long. Keepers make some wonderful stops. Jose Sarr, David Rice, some of the best shot stoppers in the league.
They've got like 11 points.
Yeah, constantly getting peppered with shots.
They can't be a clean
but then Ivan Toney will score from a corner.
Yeah.
And then up the other end, Diego Costa, a late leveller for Wolves away at Brentford. That's what's going to happen.
Two best strikers.
Both goalkeepers fuming as their points drop. And yeah, miserable times.
I'll take it with Ivan Toney goal, but
yeah,
it has just got a terrible game written all over. That's why it's at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, fair enough. Brighton versus Chelsea, though, should be a good game. Of course, it will be at the Amex. Brighton playing some decent football. Chelsea, a little bit all over the shop with Brighton's new manager. Some games look sensational, but don't score. Other games look shit, but win.
It's such a game where, City wiped the floor with them. They lost to Brentford.
Did they wipe the floor with them? It was only 3-1.
Yeah, they wiped the floor.
Compared to City's standards.
3-1, they scored Brighton.
Yeah, Trossard scored because I voted in my fantasy team. Took Trossard out, sad times.
We've got Chelsea losing it and run over, and I really don't back us, but I'm going to.
Fair enough.
I'm going to say 2-1 Chelsea. I think goals from Sterling and Chilwell, and then a Brighton goal from... I think it's going to be like your Kambashi's goal. Like a ridiculous goal.
Or just out of nowhere.
Such a Chelsea goal to concede.
Danny Welbeck's Scorpion.
And it's not going to be Danny Welbeck. No. It's going to be Alexis McAllister.
He's a good player though.
He's going to fall to him on the edge.
Quality.
He's like going to lace it top corner. And because Kepler's quite short, he's not going to get there.
That should confirm his place in the World Cup side for McAllister. It looks like he'll go out either way, whether he scores this weekend or not. I'm also going to go for a Chelsea win. I'm going to go a little bit more comfortable though. I'll go 3-1. I do think Brighton will play well. I think it'll be an even match for a good portion of the game. But Chelsea should be able to just push on and find those goals. I think they will find those goals through Armando Broja. I think if Aubameyang could start and struggle, Broja comes on, he'll get a goal. And I also think we'll see a goal from Mason Mount. And then lastly, after Kovacic's strike in the midweek, I think he'll keep that form
That was
going.
an absolute peach.
Exactly. Do it again. As a Brighton, I think it's going to be a Danny Welbeck.
Yeah.
Just fumble over the line, or it comes off his knee, or it just hits him on the nose.
Those controversial
something like that.
ones. Not
controversial, just a bit stupid and we're fuming.
Like the Casemiro goal, it's just be a terrible Chelsea goal to concede. There's been so many different errors.
No one tracking the run, and then Danny
Welbeck.
Welbeck.
No one jumps with him.
Yeah.
Kepa doesn't do enough.
Exactly, something like that. But yeah, next game up, Crystal Palace versus Southampton at Selhurst Park. This Palace side have been so up in every team in the league this season.
So is Southampton.
It's been such a roller coaster.
They've been getting point.
They've been so bad, but they drew with Arsenal. Palace have been elite, but they lost 3-0 to Everton. Form would dictate, based on their last game, that Southampton should win this. But what's your prediction, Harry?
I've got 3 Crystal Palace players in my fantasy team.
9-0 Palace.
No,
this is where they'll dish out the big Southampton
2-0 Palace.
Okay.
So I've got a clean sheet, a Joe Ward clean sheet, and it's going to be an Eze goal and an Edouard goal.
I am also going to go for a comfy Palace win. I'm going to go 3-0. Back your clean sheet as well. But I'm also going to go for none of my Palace players to score. I've got Eze and I have Zaha in the fantasy team. It's not going to be them.
You know who you want to say.
Elise, Decore, Edouard. Not Joe Ward. Joe Ward is not scoring ever in the Premier League.
You got to find out who else is in my fantasy team. Go watch our video.
Yes, make sure to check that out. That will hopefully be linked in the end screen so you can go see that. Next up though, Newcastle versus Aston Villa. I can't believe this one's at 3 o'clock. This should be a banger. And Villa side rejuvenated through Aaron Danks. What a guy.
Man.
And Newcastle, I'd argue Champions League contenders at the moment. So yeah, where do you see this one
want
going?
to prove to Emery that he's made the right call. If you want to hear us about Emery, go watch our video that went out on Wednesday. It's just a great opportunity.
I could already see it was coming at 5:30 as well, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, I don't know, because Newcastle looked pretty good, but Villa against Brentford. Was it Brentford being bad? I don't think so. I think Villa just came out, scored 3 early goals, and bang, 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 and put the game to bed.
Thanks for that visual representation of what 3 goals would look like, yeah.
Newcastle at home, though, that's a very tough place to go.
It is.
I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle.
I was going to say, not even the most biased Villa fan on earth can say that they're going to win this one.
Villa goal. I think Newcastle open scoring through Almiron. Then Villa will equalise through Leon Bailey. And then Newcastle will get a winner from a Trippier free kick.
Oh, I would love that. I would absolutely love that.
It's silly ones. Tyrone Mings is going to bring someone down the edge of the area. Trippier's going to step out and whip it home.
I think that prediction makes a lot of sense. I'm going to go completely mental here. 3-0 Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins. Hat-trick on their heads up. Danksy's at the wheel. Why not? I've got Newcastle defenders. Hopefully this...
I would love that.
In my fantasy team, hopefully this reverses it. If not, I'll get the prediction right. Things we'll have to see. 3-0 Villa win. Ollie Watkins is different gravy. Next up, Fulham versus Everton. Obviously, Alex Iwobi looked really good last time. If you want to see our podcast on him for about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that, go check that out. But yeah, Fulham versus Everton. Two sides that have done decently well this year.
5:30?
It's going to be a good game though. I do look at this and go, this will be a fun match to watch. More fun than the one that's on at 7:45, which we're about to get on to.
Chelsea are in Europe, so surely it'd be nicer to put us on at 5:30.
Whatever. It's Fulham Everton. You can't make them change it, no matter how much you protest.
Is this actually on TV?
Yeah.
Is it? What's the Liverpool Leeds on TV as well?
Yes. You don't have to watch them.
I'm not.
You're not forced to. But yeah, Fulham Everton. What are you thinking?
I don't know, because Fulham look good when they're at home, but Everton also look wonderful. But I think Fulham at home, Everton do not look good away at home. Goodison Park is a different place.
They don't look away at home, no.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm going to go 1-1.
Right.
Fulham goal through Mitrovic, Everton goal from Anthony Gordon, who isn't suspended, he is fit, he can score.
Nice.
And it's going to be dull 5:30, but I think it will set itself up for what could be a magical quarter-to-8 kickoff.
Oh. I'm going to go 2-1 Fulham.
Fair enough.
It's at their stadium, the Craven Cottage. I think the Cottage is going to be absolutely buzzing with this one. Comfy 2-1 win. I think they'll go 2-0 up. I think it's going to be a Mitrovic double. He's looked really decent in recent weeks. Obviously picked up an injury and that kind of hampered his progress, but a goal last time out. I think he'll continue that form onto this weekend. Everton have looked good defensively, but that tends to be at home where the home crowd get behind and make it very hard to beat that Everton side. Iwobi will continue his good form though. He's going to bend one top corner and punish me for once again not putting him in my fantasy team, despite me having the urge to do so, because Alex Iwobi's amazing. But yeah, Mitro double, Iwobi goal, 2-1 Fulham. And then the last of the Saturday kickoffs, the 7:45, the Liverpool versus Leeds. I think my prediction for this one would be very, very different if Leeds were at home. Very, very different.
It would be.
I look at this game as Leeds got a chance here to do a madness, realistically. But Liverpool don't lose at home, and they've not looked terrible in recent weeks. Obviously, we are recording this before their Wednesday night encounter with Ajax. Yes, but that wasn't at home.
They're going to make a difference. I do think it'll make a difference.
Anfield make a difference.
I'm going to go Liverpool 2, Leeds 2.
Oh, big draw.
I think if it was at Ellen Road, Leeds would win. I think Klopp keeps... I love listening to his press conferences, but I also hate it. Again, complaining about a lot of injuries. I get there are a lot of injuries, but that's football. Get on with it.
They've not recruited enough players.
And I think he's going to get sent off again.
Klopp's getting sent off.
I think Liverpool will open the scoring through Diogo Jota. He's injured. He will not open the scoring.
They've got a lot of injuries, to be fair.
Yeah.
As we're proving now.
It will be Fabio Carvalho to open the scoring. Then Leeds will equalise through Patrick Bamford getting his first goal of the season. Leeds will then go ahead for a Jack Harrison goal, but it's going to be that everyone thinks that it hit his arm when he's going to control it and then curl it. But everyone's going to think he controlled it with his arm because it's going to be like down here. As he said, VAR are going to allow it because I don't know why. And Klopp's going to get angry and
screaming in Lino's face.
Who's the ref? Let me have a look.
I was going to say, if it's Anthony Taylor, I could back this prediction.
But yeah, Klopp's then going to get sent off, and then Liverpool are going to equalise when Klopp's not there.
All right, fair enough. I'm going to go a little bit more mental. I'm waiting. I'm stalling until you find out who the ref is, because if it is Anthony Taylor, then my prediction changes massively. But I'm thinking a big win here for Liverpool. The process and speeds are fantastic. Liverpool's referee is
Michael Oliver. Yes.
Oh, he's a good ref.
He's going to send him off,
All right, yeah.
Klopp's going to go, how the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to send him off.
Probably a bit more German sounding than you are. But yeah,
I'm not very German, if you can tell.
I'm going to go Liverpool 5, Leeds 1. Liverpool on a bit of a renaissance recently. Leeds look poor. I think this is going to sack Jesse Marsch. I think it's going to be a hat-trick from Salah. Goals then from Firmino and from Harvey Elliott. Leeds will get consolation through an absolute thundercracker from Tyler Adams. Marsch will be sacked and they'll take the US job and win the World Cup.
Yeah. Wow.
No, he won't do that. But he will get sacked after they lose 5-1 to Liverpool.
And then we'll probably have to talk about that in a podcast.
We probably will, yeah. I don't think we're just going to ignore that one. But yeah, on to the Sunday then. Arsenal versus Forest, the first game. It's the 2 o'clock kickoff.
I don't know. I do know, actually.
I was going to say, I don't know what you're waffling about, mate. It's Arsenal top of the league against Forest bottom of the league.
Arsenal do Southampton.
How many goals?
Forest beat Liverpool.
No, shut up. If you're about to predict the draw, you can get out.
No, I'm not going to predict the draw. I'm going to say 3-1 Arsenal.
Oh my god, I think I say Forest win, but yeah, sure.
I'm going to say Arsenal goals from Odegaard, Jesus and Granit Xhaka, and a Forest consolation from Jesse Lingard.
Oh, fair enough. He does have a goal against Arsenal, doesn't he, Jesse Lingard?
He's scored like 1.
No, he's one of Arsenal's most dangerous players. He scored 4 in the last since 2017-18, I think.
3-0 Forest. Jesse, no, I'm joking.
Like, the problem is Arsenal don't score many goals. I don't remember many occasions this season where they've scored more than 2. So I'm going to go 2-0. 2-0 win for Arsenal. Goals from Jesus and Odegaard. Jesus desperately needs a goal. He's only scored 5 this season. That's the same as Darwin Núñez, but in double the minutes. People call Núñez a flop. Jesus isn't exactly doing what he's supposed to be doing. That's why he's been binned out of my fantasy team a long time ago. But yeah, he's not scoring enough goals, Gabriel Jesus.
You said Núñez, didn't you?
He's going to score this week.
I said you called him Núñez.
No, I said he's scored as many goals as Darwin Núñez.
I was
which
thinking,
is mental.
sorry, I was thinking like prediction for the next game that we're not actually going to predict, so I don't really know what I was doing there.
Okay, sure. But yeah, as he says there, Manchester United against West Ham. The 4:15 kickoff. Are you excited for that one?
I cannot wait.
Really
You
found
can
that
tell
one
I'm
fun.
buzzing.
Yeah. We'll be live for that one as well. So join us here. The stream page should be out, so you can
Again,
go
why is it
leave a like, set a reminder.
4:15 kickoff?
Who knows?
There's got to be a reason.
We'll be live from probably 3:30. We'll round up the game just before.
Yeah.
Do the last few moments of that, and then talk about all the other games. Why?
That's
It's
like
a 2:00
some man's gonna run on
kickoff.
the pitch.
You're a waffle merchant, honestly. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is all for today. If you have enjoyed, get involved in the comments down below. We love to see your predictions. I know Chelsea fan Jamie Gould always get involved. If you're on Spotify, head over to YouTube to get involved in the comments section. If you're on YouTube, you feel free to listen to us on Spotify instead, especially for those longer form podcasts.
Yes.
They are better on Spotify because you can listen to us and
anywhere you
probably uses less
in
battery.
the car, on your way to school.
Yeah, stick it on your headphones.
With your things
or on
in
the school speaker system so everyone can listen in.
Assembly, bang.
Yeah.
Hello, we're back to the Full Chat podcast.
Yeah, if you're
your
going
head teacher
into
might be furious.
heading into work,
yeah,
might just help you be more productive. But that is all for today. Thank you all very much for watching or listening, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.